D3 Collects here, and today we're going to go over my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2023. So let's get right into it. Coming in at number 10 is Hawkeye and the Skycycle. This came from the Avengers 60th Anniversary Beyond Earth's Mightiest line that came out in the early summer of 2023. This was a figure that needed to be redone as it had been done previously on the retro card back in, I want to say, 2015 or 16. But this is a much better updated sculpt with double jointed elbows. Everything's pinless on this figure. This is why this is my number 10. Not only that, it comes with a Skycycle. So this would be considered the vehicle line that they had back in the day. This is the first vehicle that they have come out with since the, I believe, Ghost Rider, Cosmic Ghost Rider. And yeah, this is one of the better Hawkeyes that have come out in a long, long time. It's got double jointed knees and elbows, just like I said earlier. Everything's pinless. It even has cloth goods. And even we know that Hasbro does not do cloth goods very often. It's been a long, long time since that's been done. But that is why this has come in at number 10 on my list for Marvel Legends. Coming in at number 9 on my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2023 would be Daredevil from the Marvel Knights Mindless One Build-A-Figure Wave, which is a fan channel only exclusive wave, which you can only get on Amazon, Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, GameStop, and I believe that might be it. But this comes in at number 9 because this is the first time we've gotten a Daredevil that has the beard and, you know, this new costume that he has. It's one of the better costumes. I feel like it's a better costume. If I had the Daredevil that came in the 3-pack, that would have came in at number 9 because that body was on the Renew Your Vows SpiderMan body. But this one comes in at number 9 just because of the costume, the beard. It's a fun figure to pose for fig photography. The only downside is the knee joints because of those baggy pants. They just look really, really bad. But that's the reason why this one comes in at number 9. And I hope that you guys agree with the costume and the beard. I think this is a pretty dang good Daredevil because we haven't gotten a lot of Daredevils in a long time. So this is a nice upgrade. So that's why this one comes in at number 9. Making it to number 8 in my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2023 is Marvel Knights Clea. The reason why this made it to number 8, this would have made it to a higher tier on my list, but this is the one of the only 2 female figures that made it into my Marvel Legends top 10 list. The reason why this one's number 8, face sculpt is awesome. Digital face print, Hasbro nailed it on here. The hair, I love the way the hair looks. I like the costume. I like the painting on the legs. I think that came out really, really well. It's double jointed, pinless on the knees and the elbows. This is why it is only number 8 because it's single jointed elbows. That's why it knocked it down all the way number 8 for me. But I'm telling you guys, this is one good figure. I think this is probably the first Clea figure that Hasbro's ever made, or in the Marvel Legends line. I don't recall them making one before, but that's why this made it to number 8 of my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2023. Number 7 in my top 10 Marvel Legends 2023 goes to animated Peter Parker from the animated 2-pack with Smythe. This figure is really damn good. The animated head sculpt alone, just chef's kiss. Fantastic job, Hasbro. I love everything about this. It's all penless. The camera is cool. It's awesome to take photography with this Peter Parker. It just nails all things 90s animated that you want from a Peter Parker animated action figure. This is 10 times better than the one that we got with the retro card. The only downside and why this made it number 7 is we all wanted the polo, the striped polo, but hey, who can't say that we may not get that down the line? But that's why this made it number 7. I love this figure. You should totally get this 2-pack. The Smythe's actually pretty good too, but this made it to number 7 out of that 2-pack. On to my number 6 pick. Coming in at number 6 is Bucky Barnes, aka Bucky Cap, on the Vulcan body. This figure is a Walmart exclusive. This thing is so freaking awesome. The paint, the metallic paint on the shield, on Bucky Cap itself, that blue is so awesome. This is probably hands down the best representation of a Bucky Cap that we are ever going to get. It's on a whole brand new body. Like I said, it's on the Vulcan body. So everything is pinless on here. He comes with a gun, comes with that knife, he comes with the shield. Fantastic job, Hasbro. This was in my top 5, but one figure that came out late this year dropped Bucky Cap down to number 6. So that is the reason why this is my 6th choice in my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2023. Coming in at number 5 is Spider-Man from Spider-Man No Way Home. The final swing suit is awesome. I love the blue on this thing, the web lines, everything about this Spider-Man with the reused Tom Holland head sculpt is fantastic. It has drop-down hips, double jointed, pinless knees and elbows. It is quintessential, one of the best Spider-Mans that they've made. This ranks up there with, for me, with the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. Now, I know a lot of people had a lot of issues with the 3-pack. They felt like Hasbro should have used the Renew Your Vows body for Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire, but we all know why they can't do that. They want to reuse that body so much. But this Tom Holland Spider-Man from Spider-Man No Way Home in the final swingsuit is amazing. I love this figure. If you watch my Instagram, you see I've taken multiple photos of this figure in different poses, scenarios, whatever. But this is why this ranks so high in my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2023. And it's the only MCU figure, well, actually, one of 2 only MCU figures in my top 10 of 2023. If you haven't picked this up, I sure hope you do, because I feel like this is going to be one figure that's going to be hard to get down the line, and it's become very, very expensive, like I said, down the line. That's why this ranks my number 5 top 10 Marvel Legends of 2023. Coming in at number 4, my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2023 is the Deadpool and Hydra Bob 2-pack. This was a San Diego Comic-Con 2023 release. Hasbro Pulse exclusive. And man, this is a 2-pack that is just so freaking fun. It's so awesome. Deadpool is on the SpiderMan Renew Your Vows buck. It's got the articulated toes, it's got that body. I think everything about this Deadpool is what you would want in a Deadpool action figure. I mean, you've got the pouches, you've got guns galore, you've got katana blades, you got Hydra Bob. I mean, what else could you ask for in a 2-pack that has Deadpool and Hydra Bob? This comes with a plethora of accessories. It's crazy. For the price of $50, I definitely feel like this was worth it. $25 a figure, plus a ton of accessories. This is why this ranks at number 4 in my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2023. Coming in at number 3 of my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2023 is Iron Man Model 1 from the Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest line. Now, this is one of the most amazing Iron Man figures that I've seen them make, and I'm talking about just in this body alone. Double jointed elbows, knees, everything's pinless, all brand new. This is such a fun figure, and I have been using fun a lot in this video, but man, I'm telling you, when you get this figure, if you have this figure, if this is not in your top 5, I don't know what you're doing or what you're thinking. This is one of the best Iron Man figures that they have made to date. Everything about this thing is awesome. The paint, the head sculpt, the articulation. You can get this figure in so many cool articulated moves and poses. It's freaking awesome. It photographs well. This is why this made it into my top 3 of my Marvel Legends top 10 list. Coming in at number 2 is Black Widow from the Avengers Beyond Mightiest wave. This was a Target exclusive, and man, this figure was very hard to find, but I was lucky enough to get her on the second restock that they had at my local Target. This figure is one of the best female bodies I've ever made. This is in the super articulated body mold for the female action figures. Like I said, there was only 2 female action figures for Marvel Legends in my top 10, and this was my number 1 Marvel Legend of 2023, but one that came out pretty recently knocked it down to number 2. And man, this figure came with a ton of accessories, 2 guns, different repulsor blasts, or I don't know what they call it, her wrist things. I can't remember what they're called, but it comes with those. Comes with 2 more head sculpts, and if you would have been lucky enough to buy 3, you could have 3 different Black Widows with all the head sculpts. And I don't know what I'll say, but this thing is such a great action figure. I really hope Marvel Legends team decides to use his body more often, and with different females that maybe do some redos on some female figures that need to be redone. That's why this Black Widow made it to number 2. Got knocked down from 1 to 2, but this figure is so freaking good. I don't know if you have this or not, but if you don't, this is something you should seek out, as I know it's going to go up and up and up. This is why this is my number 2 figure. Now, we're going to get into number 1, and it may shock you. It is an MCU figure, but we'll get into that right now. And number 1, Marvel Legends of 2023 is Spider-Man No Way Home, Green Goblin. And man, this came at a time where I did not think I was going to have a top 10 best of Marvel Legends video. This came in at the right time. It knocked Black Widow down one notch. This is an all-around fantastic action figure. The likeness to Willem Dafoe is crazy good. The digital face sculpt, good job Hasbro on this. You got the little pumpkin bomb. You got his glider that articulates. You even got a stand for the glider. The whole suit itself is painted throughout. They didn't skip any paint on this figure. Man, this is just a great action figure. You can take those goggles off. It comes with a goblin head. Everything about this, like I said, is awesome. That's why the Green Goblin figure from Spider-Man No Way Home is my number 1 Marvel Legends of 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to do a top 10 worst Marvel Legends of 2023. So look forward to that. And thank you guys for your support. Thank you for getting me to 1,000 subscribers this year. And more coming in 2024. More reviews, more toy hunts, more lists, more community tab polls. So I want to say thank you very much for supporting me. And on to 2024. This is my list of top 10 Marvel Legends of 2023. Hope you enjoy. And until next time, peace out.
Decide I make go your hair like Michelangelo. I got my shirt off in this hole like I'm D'Angelo. Bitch, you got that whack shit in your playlist, this the antidote. My bitch is bad as fuck, got 2 kids sipping, yeah, she smoke. Decide I make go your hair like Michelangelo. I got my shirt off in this hole like I'm D'Angelo.